大学野球ワールドベースボールクラシック。野球は私たちの共通の言葉です。
Hey everybody, it's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
Live from beautiful Oriole Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Trevor Rogers. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult. On his opponents.
Just about to get underway. Here's Byron Buxton. And we're underway here in the home opener. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's going to roll to the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Jose Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. Man at second. And look out. As that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Yandy Diaz now. Check on the runner. Buxton back in there.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Pitch out, but no action. Runner edges away at second. That one kicks away from the catcher. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance. Here's a 2-0. And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Brian Reynolds here. Golden opportunity right here. Line, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Out towards right center field. Low. Settles under this one. Brings it in. All three runners tagging up. The relay throw. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Runners at second and third and one out. Jose Caballero digs in for the Guardians.
Ball. Ball.
Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. In the air to left center. Geloff settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. 3-0. Here's Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Pickoff move to second. Reynolds dives back in safely. Inside move to second. Reynolds back on a dive. Man on second, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him swinging. Inning over. Back here in Baltimore. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Jacob deGrom. What do you got on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Over to Diaz. 1 pitch and 1 out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Henderson.
Ball inside.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate
Ball 4.
appearance
Take your
there.
bait.
Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard. Next to hit, Cal Raleigh.
Ball, no.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that drops in for a strike. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth. First
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Freeman.
No, too low.
Swing and a miss at 1. Miles an hour. On the ground to third. A dive. Nice stop. To second, but he beats the throw. Save. First and second. 2 outs. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Now fly ball to right center. Caballero settles under it. And that'll do it.
All that wishing for a rollie got you wasting time. It's the high time.
Back now at Oriole Park. On now to the top half. Inning number 2. Nick Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. And that one is lifted in the air. Scott on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Stepping in, Ezekiel Tovar. Hard hit right side. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Byron Buxton will hit next. Led off this game with a double. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll take a jog around the bases. So 2 down. Now a chance for Jose Ramirez. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive. Stepping up for the Guardians, Yandy Diaz. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Ball one, no strikes. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. High leg throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Edge of the zone for a strike. 3-1. Pickoff throw. Ramirez back in on a dive. That one's in there. Full count now. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Reynolds.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They're waving Ramirez home. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. The relay. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-0.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying, and it bangs off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Oh, 1 down. Inside,
that's a ball.
just missed.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That's a little bit low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses.
That's a ball. Take
so
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Batting 7.
Here's Miguel
Designated
Andujar.
hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Ha! No, that's a ball.
Out to center. Buxton moving under it. And there's one down. One out man at first. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
In the dirt. The 1-0.
Ball.
In the air, out towards left center. Buxton takes it in for the out. And there's two down. Victor Scott digs in now.
Center fielder.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness.
There goes the runner. Bunt attempt misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man on second, two down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. In the air, right field. And that is that.
Here we go, y'all. Here comes the mic when I come through. Here comes the mic.
On to the third inning.
Leading off
Now
for
it's
the
the Guardians
the
DH,
designated
Riley
hitter,
Green.
Riley Green.
These Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And that's in the dirt. And the count's full.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. One down. Now it's the second
Up next
baseman,
for
Nick
Cleveland,
Gonzalez.
second baseman,
0 for 1 with a
Nick
fly
Gonzalez.
out to center. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Tovar
Right.
stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And look out.
ball,
That
that
one
got it.
gets
Hit
him.
first.
The second man he's plunked in this one.
Up next for Cleveland, center
Back to
fielder,
the top of the
Byron
lineup.
Buxton.
Byron Buxton now at the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. This one high in the air to left center. Two down. They'll crisp through the early stages He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ramirez at the plate now, and that's strike one. Two on, two outs.
Ball.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Oops, he came home with it. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Zach Geloff.
Zach Geloff.
Geloff getting to start in left, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a second-round pick in 2021.
Ball. No.
Strike two. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Ball
Ooh, I
two.
thought he'd bite right there.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Henderson.
And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Way out front for strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball two.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Buxton sprinting after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number two. So digging in, Cal Raleigh. Struck out swinging his first time. And before the 0-1, he asks for time.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Back now at Oriole Park. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Brian Reynolds. Rogers back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying, and that ball is out of here. He circles the bases.
Now pitching.
Pete Fairbanks takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Bart, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One away.
Right fielder,
Jose Caballero digs in for the Guardians. And he swings through that one. On the ground to the left.
Just foul.
And that's just foul. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
for Cleveland. The
2 outs,
designated
base is
hitter,
empty.
Riley
So in
Green.
now for Cleveland, Riley Green. Ball one there.
Good
Ball.
purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Nice grab to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for
No
Cleveland.
problem beating out the
Second
infield
baseman,
hit right
Nick
there. Good
Gonzalez.
hustle getting down the line.
Man at first, and up next for Cleveland, Nick Gonzalez. 1 for 2. Just
Outside.
missed. On the ground to third. Inning over. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Well, every
Ball
pitcher
one.
wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That
Ball,
misses
no.
the zone. Ball 3. Swings through that one, out in front that time. That one
Take your
misses.
base. Ball
So a
4.
leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Stewart in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
Timeout.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. The Orioles hitless so far in the game.
No. Ball 2.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that fastball. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And there are 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Andujar stands in now and watches strike 1. This to third. Tosses to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
Spit fire to the day I retire, yeah. Use me to get your minds right.
This one isn't
Leading off for
exactly
Cleveland,
close, Chris. Let's go off
shortstop,
script for a moment.
Game.
Pinch hitting
Looks
for
like a pinch
Cleveland,
hitter for the
number
Guardians,
7.
George Valera. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Ball 1.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Ball.
Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. One down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Buxton stands at first with one out. And down on strikes he goes, 2 away. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Into center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning, Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Victor Scott, the next to hit for the Orioles. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And look out. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Zach Geloff digs in now. Right side. Gonzalez to first in time. And that's the 3rd out. Top 6, stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Reynolds.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple. Given the cycle.
Coming on for the Orioles, Ryan Hudson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
This is Joey Bart.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Bart, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Here comes the 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
The Guardians up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball 2.
High fly ball, right field, low. Moving under this one. And there's 2 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Cleveland.
Next is the designated hitter, Riley Green. 1 for 3. Up the middle, Jimenez. Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Gabe Spire.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
No, inside.
He was late there, strike 1. Now before the 1-1, time is called.
Run that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
No.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. This one in the air. Ramirez takes it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Raleigh stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Foul ball there. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Up the middle. fires to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
This
Inside.
manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Hike.
That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This guy's a
that's a
fun
ball.
guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. Back here in Baltimore, stepping up for the Guardians, Nick Gonzalez.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far,
Outside.
and that tells me
Ball 2.
they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Misses
Ball 3.
off the plate. Ball 3.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
High.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And it lands foul, so we reset and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Scott under it. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, George Valera.
Right fielder, George Valera.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through, and that's a 1-out single. Back to the top of the order at the plate, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Throws to Henderson, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Guardians up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 1.
Right back to him on the mound. On to first, and Ramirez is set down. 3rd out. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 7th. Sal Stewart now at the plate. Ben Joyce will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And what if better ones in the game, I'd say spin rate's very high and it just breaks a ton.
Ball.
That one drilled left field. That's back. Off the wall, and the no-hit bid is over. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, there goes the dream of the no-hitter. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So, man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Ball.
Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Designated hitter.
So up next, Miguel Andujar. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second.
That was
inside.
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Jimenez in the box now. Takes strike one. And there's the
Outside
ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Time called. Two on, one out.
Ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the bottom of the seventh. That's
Ball
too
three.
low. And now it's 3-2. And they're all
That's
loaded
down.
up.
Ball four.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Victor Scott will hit next.
Now pitching for
Bennett Sousa gets the call from the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time and try to get out of this.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Kobe Mayo. One out, the base is loaded. Big spot for him.
Oi.
Stewart on third. Andujar over at second. Jimenez over at first with one away. To short, could be two. On to Gonzalez for one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, two outs, inning over. Ready to begin the eighth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Yandy Diaz.
Now pitching.
Now
for
a
the
right-handed
Orioles,
arm out of the bullpen, Scott
58.
Barlow.
Scott Barlow.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. And there's 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Bart at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Just off the inside edge. Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Orioles. Off hitter, Zach Geloff. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. 1-2 here. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikes. Hunter Gaddis taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball.
Ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That's
Ball.
down and in. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Base hit! And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Next for the Orioles.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Sal Stewart. In the air, foul off first. And that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the ninth. Jose Caballero digs in for the Guardians. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mayo under it. And there's one down. Next for the Guardians is designated hitter Riley Green. The Guardians up big in this one here at the top of the ninth.
Ball 2.
Barlow, a 6'3" righty, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ball
just
3.
off the outside edge. And now 3-0. And that one
Ball 4.
off the
Take your
inside
base.
edge. You walked him.
Up next for Cleveland.
So a man at
Second
first.
baseman,
Nick Gonzalez digs in now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit.
Up next for Cleveland.
So digging
Right
in,
fielder,
George Valera.
Now pitching.
Ryan
for the
Yarbrough
Orioles.
gets the ball now.
Number 33.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Jonathan Rodriguez. Runners at first and second for him with one down.
Ball 1. Up. Hey. Ball 2.
Green, the lead runner at second. Gonzalez at first, one gone. In the air, right field. That's a base hit. Mullins whips it back in. Stop sign goes up at
next
third,
for Cleveland,
and the bases
center
are
fielder,
loaded.
Byron Buxton.
So in now for Cleveland, Byron Buxton. And the
That's
first
the ball.
pitch misses for ball 1. That catches the corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bases loaded, one away. Swings and misses. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
For Cleveland.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses. 3 balls, no strikes. In the air to left center. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Josh Lowe. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
My time.
Time called.
Excellent
down
arm
low.
action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles.
And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-1. Fly ball to right. That's out number 2. Orioles down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike. Now time called at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
That one inside, and it's 1-2. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
All right, so in this at-bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. And they're on the board. It's 8-1. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Cedric Mullins. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one.
Ball 1.
Slides for the stop. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game. And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Distant light across the ocean again. I thought it was the sign that I was close to the end. Fading fireworks lit your name across the night sky. Out on the open ocean, I'll never let you go again. I followed your footsteps through the dark. The colors shape an amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that Jay left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the